Hi, it's Ronnie, and welcome to Kit Conspiracy, where I'm joining MK, Janet, Darla, and Jennifer, and a host of others. And this is parts of what I'm going to use from the kit today. And I'm going to scrap that picture right there. And then I'm pointing out that it was laying over there to the side when I showed the kit. I found two things over there, but I didn't notice it was propped back there too. So I made sure I put it in where you could see it. And there's my fish net. And this one was white and pink when I was showing the kit. And I painted over it with tarnished brass distress spray and made it all gold instead because her picture has gold on her dress. And the octopus, I'm going to make that sword there. And I'm going to use a couple of those. I planned on using three, but I'm going to decide it's just not going to fit the way I wanted it. Since her dress is red, and it is brighter red than this, I thought I'd use some red on this layout. And that scrap there was in with the scraps that I showed. And looking at it when I was pulling it out to put on the page, I think it's Cartabella, something called Farmhouse or something like that. I'm sure I borrowed it for the last layout or maybe the one before that I used for Neverland. I'm inking with tea dye ink because a couple of these papers are more on the grungy side. And so I thought I'd just make sure everything matched. And so I am going to distress, or I already did. I think I did because my scissors are laying there kind of like that. And I was looking over at the layout instead of at the video. But I stressed it with the scissors and then inked it all up. The wood grain one is going to go on top, so the other two, the reds, will be laying on the bottom. I'm trying to decide how far over I want to go because I do have plans for that area, and that is vanilla cardstock, American Crafts vanilla. And I thought it went better with it than the white, even though her shirt is really white. It's kind of bluish too because it's silky, satiny, that would be the word. And so the reflections made it look blues in places. And I had a piece of blue from the scraps out. I was going to make some water, and then I ended up changing my mind and never did. I started to use this whole net right there, but then I thought, I think I want a little bit up to the right of her photo, so I'm cutting it apart because, it's the only one I have that's gold, so I'm stretching it out because I do have the two black ones left, and if I happen to find my dye, I'll probably go hog wild. But since I can't go hog wild until I find that dye, I thought I'd just go ahead and cut it apart instead. I had these in the kit. I bought them extra. They were like on clearance somewhere for a couple of dollars. And so I bought an extra pack, and I really, really like them. So, yeah, I thought I'd go ahead and use them on here. Well, half of each one. I've got two, and I'm going to cut both in half and use half and save the other half for another layout. And you see me inking that? Well, I started to ink the other one and didn't. And I am going to have to go back in there and ink the other one after I get done with this video because it never got inked. I got sidetracked. It don't take much for me to get sidetracked. I thought, man, before I put that down and adhere the frame, I need to put down my map piece first. This is that, and I forgot to show the die today. It is that Sizzix die called Parchment that Ella gave me. And it on those older dies, they'll have like a perforation where you're supposed to cut it and make it more three-dimensional or layer it. And so that's why I added that little piece so I could layer it and lift it up just a little bit. And then I'm inking again with the tea dye. And that paper, the cardstock that I used here, I've had forever. I mean, literally probably 20 years. And it was on HSN, a package of it. And it's got lots and lots of texture. And I thought, well, I'm going to use it for this. I'm drawing a map on here. And I planned on drawing some little mountains, but I was afraid I'd mess up. Yeah, I didn't practice or nothing. If I'd practiced, I might have had more confidence. But I didn't practice, so I didn't put no mountains on there. But I was thinking a little island maybe with mountains or something for them to go around it with it. Yeah, anyway, I thought I really need to plan more ahead. But I thought I got to get this layout and video up today because I planned on doing it Saturday after the other one and have it up by nighttime. Then I thought I'd have it up last night, but I got invited to a barbecue and other things, so I did not even get in there to scrap until this morning. So yeah, I had to go with it. And I was showing I hand drew the X on that piece of scrap paper and then cut it out. And if I'd known I was going to be using more red on here when I did that, I probably would have just used the red cardstock that I used. And the red cardstock that I use, it wasn't quite dark enough in my opinion. And so I inked it with the tea dye too to make it darker and a little more grungy looking to go with everything else. Now this little treasure chest, I'm trying to decide here where to put it. And I will end up pulling out another piece of, well, I didn't record it, but I tore a piece off of the part where I'd used for the map. That was the hardest stuff ever to tear. I mean, it had a lot of fibers in it, but I got it done. And I'm inking it up. And I think I know I added ink a couple more times if I didn't cut it out of the video. But to make it more look like sand instead of being such a light color. And it is kind of like a white, but it's not a bright white. But I was saying that that treasure chest, I believe it came off of a 4x6 card, and it had "You Are My Treasure" on it too. And well, "You Are My Treasure," "You Are My" on top and "Treasure" on the bottom. And so I'm going to use that for my title, but I like things more dimensional and have more texture and all that. So I don't very often use like a whole 4x6 card or 3x4 card. So I cut it all apart and I will layer my title on some of that red I was talking about. And on the back side, I don't even remember if I showed the back side of my fishnet. I've got the under the sea dyes, which I did show in the kits thing, but I did cut out these, I guess, seaweed, whatever they are, they're green. There was a tiny bit of green on an island on a sticker, and I picked a color that would go with that. And oh, here's the parrot. I had it all on foam tape. Well, I had it to use a couple layouts ago, 2 or 3 or something, I don't know. But to put it on this frame, I had to tear off some of the foam tape on the side so it fit on the frame better. Oh my goodness, it's been on there so long. I literally had to tear piece by piece by piece to get it off of there. And yeah, it was stuck really good. So just y'all know that once it's on there a while, it is stuck. I thought I'd put the compass up there, and I did it in red because of the fact that, I was thinking I was putting it on this layout. Well, it is not going to end up on this layout. By the time I put, I guess I better talk about what I'm doing now. I will talk about it in a minute. I had 3 feathers cut. I do not know what happened to one. It was not over in the tray, and I went through that tray 2 or 3 times. So I decided I had to cut one more feather to go here. Her little outfit, it is Halloween. You can see a little bag of candy in her hand. and it has feathers on the cap. It was the cutest costume you ever seen. And yeah, she was a pirate, and her boots was cute. But apparently, whoever took this photo, it might have been me, but whoever did it, well, chances are it was me. But I cut off her boots, and they were the cutest boots. I mean, yeah, they were adorable. They were pirate boots. But I've got feathers to match her hat and gold to match the trim on her dress. But let's see where I'm at. Oh, I'm adding a little more brown, the tea dye down there, to my treasure because it kind of looked like it was whiter than I wanted. And here's my title that I cut off from the same 4x6 card. And I'm just going to put it on top of the helm. Yeah, that steering wheel for a boat ship is called a helm. I looked it up because I couldn't for the life of me think of what it was. But yeah, I put it on the helm. As always, what I picture in my mind does not fit as well as what reality has. And I wanted that lighthouse really bad. I did want the compass pretty bad too, and the rub-on I had for it. However, it just wasn't going to fit once I actually got it on the layout. So I had to decide, do I want the lighthouse to go behind there or do I want the compass? And the White House won, as you all can tell. But I'm going to put this little rub-on down here, and it is destination. It's the definition of destination on there. And then there's an ink spot right here. And so I thought, well, if I put a little bit of rub-ons next to it, maybe it'll look like it belongs better. I could have got my sanding tool out because I'm pretty sure this is the same color all the way through. There's no white center, and it probably would have worked really well. But I decided just to go with it and put the rub on there too. And this is the twine, and it's really heavy twine. I got it many years ago. First, it's probably one of the first things I ever got off of Peachy Cheap. It was like a set on Black Friday, and it's heavier, so it always reminds me of rope. So I put it in 3 places on the layout, and here's where I think I cheated. Yeah, I just automatically, I thought I was done with the layout, but I hadn't took no pictures yet. And I thought, oh, this would look good with some sequins on here. Do I have some that will go? And yeah, I had these, and they're seashells, Spiegel Mom scraps. And I thought, oh, I'm going to put them on there. I would be really happy with them on there. And I think I had about half of them on there. And it hit me. It was probably cheating. It wasn't in my kit. I mean, it wasn't like the twine laying over there and I just missed it. It was an afterthought. Now, the cardstock I added for the map thing, and everything, you're allowed to add cardstock. I know that. I might have to check the rules. But just so you all know, I might have cheated. But don't they look good on there? I mean, I thought it's the only girl layout I've got. It'll probably be the only one I put the sequins on, and I'm not going to take them off. So, yeah, I really like how it turned out. I was really happy with it when it got done with those sequins. But there's the little octopus, treasure chest, seashells, and sequins. Yeah, I started to do the octopus in pink, but it just did not go with this at all. And that was a scrap that was in there, and I thought, that'll go. And there's that beautiful parrot and lighthouse. Yeah, it just looks great there in the background. And here is the feathers and the twine and the sword. And yeah, the twine looks really good on there. But see how heavy it is? I really like that on certain layouts. I got lighter twine too, but I really like it on certain ones. And here is the definition and my title. And yeah, I had so much fun making this layout and having it go with her little outfit. And I think I've done it once before with Halloween stuff with her sister, and they were both dressed up. But I just couldn't resist doing it as a pirate one. And I want to thank you all very, very much for joining me while I created it. I hope it gave you some ideas for your pirate layouts. And be sure to check out the links down there below and see what all they created. And this is supposed to be the last day, but I think I need some makeup days. So you might see another one since I do have 4 photos. Well, 3 now. But thank you all for watching. Bye.